Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On Moment's occasion, John Finnegan told the police to take Sheila Carter sharp down. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker does take Sheila in for questioning. Meanwhile, Lee Finnegan has a curious response to Tom Starr's pack being mentioned. Keep reading to find out what happened Moment's occasion of the CBS cleaner pieces. Lee addresses to Steffi Forrester Finnegan about the two deaths. Still standing in the morgue with dead bodies, Lee tells Steffi that Hollis and Tom Starr's deaths were no coexistence. It's explained to Finn that this information about the poisoning only further implicates Sheila. Lee and Steffi agree that Sheila needs to be stopped. Finn prodigies if an altercation with Sheila is the smartest move if she's running around killing people. Steffi insists on defying Sheila. I am assuming it's because she easily didn't learn her assignment during the double firing plot. Still, at least Steffi isn't going to defy Sheila alone. Steffi insists that Lee and Finn come with her. Over at Sheila and Deacon Sharp's apartment, they talk about Hollis. Sheila is advising Deacon not to let his mind run down with studies of murder. That's when Baker announces his presence by saying, "Did someone say murder?" Baker questions Cleric about the night of Tom's death. Also, Baker explains that the case has now been opened due to two suspicious deaths. As Baker addresses, Steffi, Lee, and Finn show up. This is when Sheila and Deacon find out that Hollis failed from the same medicine that was in Tom's system. Cleric and Sheila feel shocked. Steffi points the cutlet at Sheila. Also, Sheila warns Steffi that it's a dangerous accusing she's timber. Steffi calls Sheila a dangerous beast while wearing a beast print outfit. I wonder if they did that designedly. Steffi asks Baker how further people need to die before Sheila is arrested. Cleric and Sheila claim the villain is innocent. Sheila says she's changed and in remedy. Sheila adds that she's also in love, as if that means murder is insolvable. Sheila explains that she watched for Tom and Hollis. Sheila suddenly remembers Tom's pack. Sheila explains that Hollis told her about chancing Tom's pack. Sheila adds that the murder armament could be in that pack. As Sheila addresses about the pack, Lee has a weird look. Sheila tells Baker that last time she saw Hollis, she advised him to get relief of the pack. Baker informs Sheila that was the wrong thing to do. Sheila should have called the police. Lee says Sheila just wanted to get relief of the substantiation. Sheila is confident that the answers are in that pack. Formerly again, Lee looks weird. Indeed, though Steffi thinks Sheila is lying, they all start searching the eatery. They find no pack. Baker asks what Sheila did that night. Lee and Steffi tell Baker to take Sheila in for sanctioned questioning. Finn agrees and tells Baker, take her down. With that, Baker leads Sheila down. Also, Steffi embraces Finn. Over at Forrester Creations, Hope Logan addresses to Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester about Tom and Hollis. Brooke prodigies if they were partying together. Carter Walton asks how Deacon is dealing. Ridge thinks it's relatively ironic how Tom failed right after saving Sheila's life. Hope prodigies why Sheila would kill Tom and Hollis. Ridge reasons because Sheila is psychotic. Hope mentions how Hollis overdose just doesn't make important sense. Carter chimes in that it means Sheila must be had a hand in this. Brooke wonders why Sheila isn't behind bars. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Sheila Carter will be frightened when she stumbles across another dead body at Il Giardino. With Tom and Hollis both abiding at the morgue, it's safe to say there's a killer on the loose. But, according to B&B spoilers, there's a huge twist coming and Sheila's shady history will be frontal and center, again. Who's boggling the eatery staff? Keep reading to find out. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers ahead. Tom Starr's overdose/poisoning hit home for Sheila. The reformed baddie was veritably close with their pizza delivery boy and was helping him get his life back on track after he saved her from sugar many months agone. It looks like Hollis was closing in on the killer, and that's how he ended up in a body bag. Right before Tom failed on the Il Jardin stage, it was revealed that he was the real father of Luna Nozawa and was in love with her mama Poppy Nozawa numerous times agone. Observers automatically assumed that Tom's death was related to the Nozawa women's secret. But, what if that was all just a coexistence? Could Tom and Hollis just be contributory damage in a vengeance plan aimed at Sheila Carter? Sheila has been on her stylish jest since she returned from the dead, but she did a lot of dirt in her history, and there's a lengthy list of people who have in dismissal to grind with the villainess. The killer might have nothing to do with Tom or Hollis, and is actually trying to frame Sheila for the crimes at Il Jardin. Do you suppose that the killer is actually after Sheila Carter and trying to put her behind bars for murder? There's commodity amiss at Deacon Sharp's eatery, and Sheila Carter is smack dab in the middle of it. But, is that really Sheila, or is her evil ringer Sugar back from the dead to finish what she started? Then's what's coming up this month on B&B, keep reading for all new cleaner spoilers. Sugar's not due? Before this time, the Bold and the Beautiful observers got quite a shock when Sheila Carter's evil binary Sugar showed up in Los Angeles. She held Sheila hostage in her dungeon and paraded around city as her. For the grand homestretch, Sugar broke into Steffi Forrester's house and was picked and killed. Latterly, it was revealed that Sheila was still alive where Sugar left her chained up, and Steffi had actually killed her twin. When it comes to Sheila Carter on the Bold and the Beautiful, anything is possible. We lost track of how numerous times she has returned from the dead over the times. The fact that she has a dead ringer only complicates matters, however, why would it apply to Sugar? If death no way seems to apply to Sheila. According to B&B spoilers and rumors, the Il Jardin periodical killer could veritably well be Sugar. In fact, are we sure that Sheila Carter is tied up nearly and Sugar has stolen her life again? Right before Hollis turned up dead, he revealed to Sheila that he set up Tom's pack. Sheila loved Tom and is enough worried by his end. Why did she tell Hollis to throw down his pack full of his prized effects? When Hollis tried to partake what he set up in the bag, Sheila sounded apathetic and indeed a little grossed out. Considering how much close Sheila was to Tom, her jest was a little off. Do you suppose Sugar is back from the dead? Is she the one killing off Deacon and Sheila's workers? The Bold and the Beautiful summer whodunit is in full force, and Deacon Sharp might just be the key to working the Il Giardino murders. Tom Starr and Hollis' deaths broke Deacon's heart. But, what if he's the real reason that they're dead and gone? Keep reading for all the details. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. The Il Giardino murders have put a series of events into stir, and Deacon Sharp seems to be paying the price. Tom Starr failed in the midst of a messy maternity test reproach, but what if that was all just a coexistence? Tom and Hollis' deaths were related to Luna Nozawa's maternity test, but that might not be the case at all. Deacon Sharp loses everything at the end of the day. Deacon Sharp is the person who's suffering the most as a result of the Il Giardino killings. Not only did he lose 2 of his stylish workers, he lost 2 of his stylish musketeers. He wouldn't have time to mourn, however, because the LAPD will shut down his eatery until they find the killer, and he'll be strapped for cash soon. As if losing his musketeers and his livelihood isn't enough, this week on Bold and the Beautiful, Cleric will realize that he's also at threat of losing his woman. Sheila Carter will be in an interrogation room with Det Baker soon and facing double murder charges. It's starting to feel like Deacon Sharp is the factual target in all of this. But, who would want to destroy Cleric and his eatery? Cleric has been on his stylish jest for the once many times, but we see and forget that he has had a wild history on the CBS cleaner and was the resident bad boy for a decade. And there's a veritably good chance that the mysterious lone harpies that helped him finance Il Giardino are responsible. Do you suppose that Tom and Hollis were killed as part of a plot to take down Deacon's eatery? Do the murders have anything to do with Luna's maternity test, or is it all a coexistence?